That simply means good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andre. My name is Andre Ferguson. I am the founder of Meaka Bears Deaf Support. Basically, we started from my little girl losing her hearing. She lost her hearing when she was 1. At the time, I was in mainstream employment, working for a major company doing management work. I decided at the time that my daughter needed me and needed my support. We couldn't get that from the people who were supposed to provide that support, so I decided to do it myself. As a result, there was no income, so we had to do what the government offers to us. Through that process, I went to the different governing bodies, and nobody kind of understood the vision. Nobody kind of understood what we were trying to do. It was very much trying to put you into a slot that was already created, as opposed to what you wanted to do, and do you have a vision, like Matt was saying. A lot of us want to be self-employed. A lot of us have clear visions of what we want to do, and we would like support and the kind of infrastructure to help us to do so. So I created Meaka Bears. Now, Meaka Bears is a deaf support organization. And what we do is we provide extracurricular activities for deaf kids all over London. Our company is based in Southwark. We provide activities for deaf children in Lewisham, Lambeth, Southwark, Kent, Hammersmith, all over the place. People come to us from as far afield as Hampstead Heath, a lot of the times on a Sunday morning to a swim session at 9 o'clock. When I went to PeoplePlus, I met with Jacqueline Salazar, and she made sure that I mentioned her name today. So I will mention you, Jackie. I think I'm on camera, so proof is here. And Jackie was very much interested in what the idea was. So what do you want to do, Andre? Where do you want to go? What's your vision? What's your business idea? Meaka Bears was running long before I met Jackie. I used to do it as a coffee morning when I was working. I'd get up at 5 o'clock, go to Portobello Market, sell fried dumplings and jerk chicken to pay for swim sessions on a Sunday morning. I told all of that to Jackie, and she was sold. She bought into the idea, and she very much just put me on a track as to where you need to go to make this a success. Now today I walked into this building with Victoria and Matt, and we saw all the bags on the back of your seat, and I thought, wow, this is amazing. Didn't even know the bags got here. So I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to PeoplePlus. I'm very grateful to Jackie. I'm very grateful to God, who I believe in. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity to talk to you guys today about what we do, what we're trying to do. As it stands, Meaka Bear has now helped or aided 150 deaf or hearing impaired children to this point. This is over the past 3 years. So children come to us with a hearing impairment, they come to us with their siblings, and they come to us with their parents. We do swimming, football, performing arts, and sign language. Swim sessions are on a Sunday morning, football sessions, and all of that. So when I wake up at 5 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I go to swimming, then I go and coach football, then I go to performing arts, and then I end up at home at 9 o'clock in the night wondering if somebody couldn't have cooked me some food. We also run sign language classes, and the sign language classes are based in Southwark, and through our sign language classes we cater to the community of Southwark. Not just deaf people, because deaf people need to be hearing aware, just like hearing people need to be deaf aware. Company's basically about my little girl's needs, but my little girl is just one deaf person. There's millions of deaf people in this country, and the idea is that we get to meet and reach and touch as many lives as we can. Our organization is non-for-profit, which simply means when I was creating these bags, it cost me a lot more money than the bags themselves are even worth. Even to yesterday, I was arguing with the company, and it was very much about how much they were going to give me off. And I said, well, you don't understand the purpose of the bags, because you want to talk about money, whereas these bags are to provide services for deaf children. And that is the aim. Meaka Bears now support deaf children in Africa. We have 100 children in Kenya that we support. We have a lady on the ground, and we're trying to get a building for her to do her work. At the minute, she lives in a hut. Very brave lady, and much braver than I am. We do work in Jamaica, where I'm from. And in Jamaica, we support and provide extracurricular activities for deaf kids over there as well. We live in London. My daughter lives in Peckham, and the idea is that we create the environment for deaf children to be able to maximize their potential. So it's social development for deaf children. And that's the idea behind Meaka Bears Deaf Support. Standing here today in front of all of you with the support that I've been offered and the opportunity I've been given is hard work a lot of the times just to get up out of bed, to find the motivation to do what you do when you go to a company and you say, okay, can you support us in what we're trying to do? I don't want your money. I don't, not really. I do want you, however, to understand what we're trying to do, and can you support us in terms of opening that door so that we can come through. So thank you guys for opening that door, and I'm very grateful for that today. At the end of my speech, I hope every one of you grab a bag, take a picture with that bag, put it on your social networking site, and say hello to Meaka Bears, because we are very, very, very much about what we can do for our communities, and what we can do for hearing impaired children, and what we can do moving forward. The plan for Meaka Bears moving forward is we now have a brand. So we've created a clothing line. Clothing line says, I love you. So if everybody just, yep. That means I love you. It's American sign language, but we've copied it. It's too long to do it in BS. So we just say I love you. And I know our clothing line is very much I love you, which we're trying to say to the world, deaf is cool, and we would like you to be a part of it. So support Meaka Bears. Thank you guys very much for the opportunity, and thank you for having me.